Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome back to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, streaming live on the internet at facebook.com/Region Sports, youtube.com/Region Sports, and regionsports.com. We come to you tonight from Highland High School as Steiner Homes presents the Highland Trojans taking on the Hanover Central Wildcats in the semifinal round of the Highland Holiday Hoopfest. My name is Nathan Laird. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's game, and joining me with the color analysis is Matt Wilson. Matt, good evening, and welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Saw a rout in the first game, Morton over Gavitt by 30-plus points, and I don't think we're going to see that here in this second ball game.
No, I don't either.
Highland, Hanover Central, two evenly matched squads, and a trip to the championship of this tournament on the line.
Yes.
So we're going to stand for our national anthem.
Thank you. Now please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Our national anthem as we get set for basketball here, the semifinal round, the Highland Holiday Hoopfest. Our coverage of this event, 12 games over the course of 3 different days. Can't say 3 days in a row because New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
A whole year happens.
That's right.
Yes.
So our coverage in 2020 and 2021 presented by Steiner Homes, Northwest Indiana's home builder authority. Introducing the starters, we'll go with the Hanover Central Wildcats. Number 5, senior guard Joey Glidewell. Junior guard number 13, Nick Holden. Junior guard number 15, Drake Kastner. Junior center number 23, Landon Babusek. And number 33, Chase Kuzma, a sophomore forward. Your 5 starters for the Hanover Central Wildcats. Those are your starting lineup for the host Highland Trojans. Senior guard Kyle Dempsey, number 1. Senior guard number 3, Braden Chappell. Another senior guard, Kyron Abbott. Senior shooting guard Matt Gonzalez. A lot of guards, a lot of seniors.
Yes.
Another senior rounds out the lineup. Number 33, Camden Scheidt at forward.
Yeah, that's good senior leadership by Highland. It should be a good game here against Hanover.
One thing you see in this, just as they line up for the jump ball, the height differential go in favor of Hanover Central, especially with Babuziak. 6'9", the junior.
Yes, the offense goes through him. He's averaging a double-double, 12 points and 11 rebounds per game so far.
Our officiating crew this evening, Danny Escalante, Chris Flores, and Ray Dix.
Solid crew there, too.
Absolutely. Highland gets possession on the tip-off. Back out to Kyle Dempsey near the half-court line on the Trojan logo. 3
That's one way to get that zone out of there is just start shooting a three.
Well, Matt Gonzalez had a lot of success early in the season shooting the three. He misses on that one, but we talked earlier about a green light for some players. Matt Gonzalez has the green light for Highland.
He's 60% free 3-point shooter. So, yes, if he's open, that is a green light for sure.
As the Wildcats working around the perimeter as well, over to Holden, who was our Lantern Man superhero of the game this morning in their win over Morton. Babuziak over to Glidewell. Back up top to Kastner. He hits the three.
That was a big three. Good look.
Drake Kastner gets the Wildcats on the board. 3-0 Hanover Central a minute into this ball game. Gonzalez, skip pass over to Abbott, down to Chappell, stolen by Glidewell. He's going to take a strong left-handed layup. Is good, 5-0 Wildcats.
Yeah, Glidewell got in the passing lane, got a tip, and he went the other way.
Turning defense to offense. Abbott's three is offline. Rebound, though, by Camden Scheidt. His shot falls short. Babuziak with the rebound. Big man can move in transition, but he hands it off to Holden.
Yeah, head up, dribbling, going. Got a little carried away, but composed himself and got the ball set up so they can run some offense.
Three-pointer is offline. That was by Glidewell. Highland with the rebound. Back up top to Dempsey, over to Abbott. Back to Dempsey. Inside to Scheidt, poked away by Babuziak.
Yeah, that was good, Wildcat quick ball. Hands.
Glidewell to Kastner. Back to Kuzma. Inside to Babuziak, using that height advantage. Not able to get in there. He follows it up. Gets the bucket. And the foul.
That's where you just go straight up and get that ball right up against the basket there and try to get to the free throw line.
Well, that when you're 6'9" and nobody for Highland is taller than 6'3", you got to use that to your advantage. That foul, by the way, was on Braden Chappell. Babuziak's free throw is no good. It's his first and team's first foul. 5:30 to go here in this first quarter. 7-0 Hanover Central. Turnover. It's Wildcat defense, Matt, as you mentioned, aggressive hands.
Yes.
Doing a good job swatting the ball away from Highland. Trojans haven't really gotten too many good looks in this ball game so far. Almost 3 minutes in. Just miscommunication there offensively.
Looking for the cutter, and Cutter didn't see the ball coming.
Yeah, Holden was looking at Kuzma on the cut. Kuzma was not looking. Timeout on the court. Timeout called by Highland. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that in the postgame show, we're going to name the Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. It's brought to you by Crowell Companies. They're the insurance superheroes and are proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. I mentioned Nick Holden was the winner of that award earlier today. Hit a bunch of threes for Hanover Central in their win over Morton in the opening round. This is the semifinal round, of course. Trip to the championship game on the line. They can meet up to one of 4 teams there Saturday evening. You'll be able to watch all that action right here on the Region Sports Network. Babuziak up to Glidewell. Back to Babuziak. Nice play.
That was a good backdoor setup. Good to call right out of a timeout.
The big man with the lay-in. 9-0 Wildcats. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Knocked away by Drake Kastner off his legs. Going to stay with Highland. This Hanover Central defense, Matt, very aggressive, not afraid to jump in the passing lanes, cut those lanes down, force those turnovers.
Yeah, that's one thing. They are scrappy. They're seeing the ball, they're seeing their man, and they're closing in. I mean, that's one thing. Making sure that if they're Highland's getting a shot off, it's going to be quick. And there you have a quick one.
That Gonzalez with the green light is no good. Rebound by Chappell. Back out to Abbott. Over to Dempsey. Back to Abbott. Down low to Chappell. Back to Abbott. No looks inside for Highland.
That's kind of hard to do that. Good take by
Abbott.
Abbott.
Abbott with the drive off the glass. First bucket of the game for the Trojans. 9-2 in favor of Hanover Central. 4:10 to go in this first quarter. That's the first time Highland's really able to get the ball in the paint in the interior of this Hanover defense.
And that's one thing they are doing a good job of right now is keeping Hanover outside of the paint.
That's true.
They're way back by the volleyball line and playing good defense.
Holden picks up his dribble to Babuziak. The Highland coaching staff applauding their team's defensive effort, and you can't blame them for that.
No.
They're excited with the way this team's playing perimeter defense. Back to Holden. Looking to get the ball on the inside either to Kuzma or Babuziak, who ends up coming out on top of the key. Over to Glidewell, drives, passes out to Holden. His three-pointer falls short. Rebound by Scheidt over to Abbott. And then to Dempsey. Three-pointer. That is by Camden Scheidt.
Yeah, that was a good look by Scheidt. He calm, cool, collected. He passed the ball to his teammate, and teammate passed it right back to him.
And just like that, 4-point ball game. Babuziak working hard. Scheidt tough on defense. Scheidt not making anything easy, but Babuziak with the follow and the put in.
He wanted a foul. He wanted the offensive foul, but
yeah, Jordan Heckard wanted that.
Have your hands up and fight through that.
Give Camden Scheidt tons of credit there for his
Absolutely.
interior defense. That shot is altered. Hanover Central with the rebound. Wildcats not in a huge hurry here. Kuzma wide open underneath the bucket. Nice vision by Babuziak. Finds him.
Good vision, yes. Just turns up, squares the basket, see his teammate underneath, and gets it right in.
He was waving his arms. He was wide open.
Yes.
Didn't think the big man would see him, but he found him underneath for the easy bucket. 13-5, just over 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter.
And that's hard for Highland. Do you double team or do you?
Dempsey with the long three. It's good.
That's a deep three.
Kyle Dempsey makes it a 13-8 ball game. Highland not going away here.
No, both teams are very composed defensively, offensively.
Holden with the long three.
Taking good looks for shots.
He wanted to match long three for long three there. Minute 35 remaining in the first quarter. Hanover Central leads Highland 13-8 here on the Steiner Homes presentation of the Highland Holiday Hoopfest trip to the championship. On the line, Matt Gonzalez pump fakes. Dishes it back out to Scheidt. He's looking for another three. Too long. Chappell with the offensive glass. Back out to Dempsey, over to Abbott. Finds Chappell on the inside. Turnaround jumper is good.
That was a good cut.
13-10. Just over a minute remaining in the first quarter. Coach Brian Klaus directs his team where to go offensively. Three-pointer there by Holden is no good. Rebound by Highland. Hanover Central's gone cold from beyond the arc here in the last couple minutes.
And that's one thing, they can go inside or out. That's see how they're gonna, what they will do in the second quarter. Highland could have just taken their time. They don't need to shoot a three right now.
Gonzalez's three-point attempt was no good. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats seem content to play for one final possession. Over to Holden. Up top to Babuziak. Five seconds left. This is Joey Glidewell looking to go one-on-one with Kyron Abbott. His shot is up. No good. Rebound by Gonzalez. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Hanover Central leads Highland 13-10. We'll be back with the second here on Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Try to build a home that is really going to catch your attention and you're going to love it from the get-go. And we want it to have curb appeal. We want it to be welcoming. We want it to be warm, to feel like that's a place I want to live. enjoy our homes, and we think you would too. We look forward to sitting down with you, and you have a great holiday.
Back here on game night in the region, Nathan Laird and Matt Wilson here with you. Rich Castillo, our on-site game producer. Brandon Root on the camera. Chris Ramirez, our executive producer. Thanks for spending some of your snowy Tuesday evening with us. I'm a little scared to go outside and see how covered my car is and how much more it snowed. But you know what? I don't have too far of a drive home,
That's
so we'll make it work.
I'm hoping US 30 has salt and the plows are out. So
that's wishful thinking sometimes, my friend.
Wow.
13-10 in favor of Hanover as we get started with the second quarter. Possession for the Wildcats here. Their Carolina blue jerseys. No names on the back. It says Wildcats, where usually you'd see a last name on a jersey. Looking for that backdoor cut there with Babuziak to Glidewell. Highland playing tough defense on the inside. Three-pointer by Nick Holden is good. 16-10, Hanover Central after that three-pointer. Kyle Dempsey over to Scheid, up top to Chappell. Back up to Dempsey, inside to Scheid, outside to Gonzalez. Pump fakes, over to Chappell, back to Gonzalez.
That was good inside-out basketball, moving it.
Abbott, after the
Took
skip
off
pass.
too fast. Yep.
Turnover. Ball goes back to Hanover Central. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. As Joey Glidewell gets some final instructions from Coach Klaus. Bounce pass to Babuziak. Back over to Glidewell. Glidewell with a long three, falls short. Scheit almost was not able to haul in the rebound. Babuziak diving on the floor. Chappell diving on the floor.
Hustle by Chappell.
Kyron Abbott strong to the hole with his left hand. He finishes with the bucket.
And that's what it takes is energy, just coming off and getting on the floor and gets 2 points for Highland.
You like to see that from both teams there with guys diving on the floor after the loose ball.
Absolutely.
Inside. Good job by Scheit to deny that entry pass into Babuziak. You got to be impressed with the defense by Camden Scheit in the post.
Yes, right now he's playing a great job defensively. Has a good three-point shot offensively, too. The offense doesn't necessarily run through him, but he always touches the ball on a possession.
Almost say it's a blue-collar effort.
It is.
We're running during that Great Lakes Roofing blue-collar player of the game. It's Gonzalez up top by himself. Bounce pass to Chappell. Over to Dempsey. Dempsey's got Kuzma on him.
That's good senior leadership by Dempsey. Just coming out, bringing it back, resetting the offense.
Yeah, when you don't see something you like, don't force it in there.
Exactly.
Let's reset. Over to Abbott. Abbott wanted to shoot, but realized he had the big 6'9" Babuziak on him. And that's a smart decision there by the senior to kind of hesitate.
And he's quick enough, a good shot fake. He might be able to shot fake and just drive to the basket.
Now it's Hanover Central's coaching staff and bench's turn to applaud their team's defensive efforts as they are not giving Highland anything. Here's a long three by Abbott. Hits the back iron. Rebound by Chappell. Back to Abbott over to Dempsey. He's got Babuziak on him. A mismatch there.
That was a mismatch,
Which means there's a mismatch somewhere else in favor of Highland.
Happening.
And they found it with Scheit.
Scheit right there. Couldn't connect, though.
He cannot finish. Babuziak with the rebound. Yeah, they had Scheit with Kastner on him. That's a matchup you want if you're Highland. Just unable to convert. Back up top to Joey Glidewell. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. 16-12 in favor of Hanover Central. Tough defense by Matt Gonzalez.
Dead ball and
he's getting
just flailing of an arm and a slap on the hand, and boom, picks up the foul.
Gonzalez with the foul called against him as Cole Hernandez comes in for Chase Kuzma for Hanover Central. That's Gonzalez's first, the team's second, just the second foul in this ball game, Matt, and I should not have said that out loud.
Nope, now we're going to be in double bonus as soon as...
I believe in the announcer jinx.
Yes.
And I just jinx, especially when it comes to me saying things.
Uh-oh.
I've jinxed no hitters. I've jinxed perfect games. It happens. Sorry, guys. Cole Hernandez brings it up for the Wildcats. Stops his dribble back up top to Babuziak. Over on the wing to Glidewell. Back up to Holden. To a cutting Glidewell, but good defense there by Abbott prevents him from penetrating any further.
Yes.
Bounce pass to
two
Babuziak.
curls.
Nice, nifty footwork. He misses the shot. Camden Scheidt comes down with the rebound. Knocked away right into the arms of Kyle Dempsey. Ball to the Highland Trojans. Abbott with the left hand finds the glass and in. 16-14 our game. We knew this would be a good one, and it has not disappointed so far. Have a foul
I think
called
it's
here?
a hand check on Gonzalez.
Yeah, 12 called against Gonzalez. His second.
He's pleading his case,
Team's
but
third.
You cannot touch him.
Yeah, Jordan Hecker did not like that call either.
You got to get your hands off him because that's 2 right now on him, and
And
he's bringing the energy.
he's the three-point specialist for the Highland Trojans.
Yeah.
Will Van Adder comes in for him as Jordan Heckard continues to lobby his case with the officials, and not necessarily going to get his way in this situation, but maybe he'll plant a seed for later on in the game.
Exactly. Keep that arm length away, and if it's an arm and a half to keep him honest, that's what needs to happen.
Holding up to Babuziak. Back to Glidewell. Skip pass. And Cole Hernandez is going to get called for the walk. And that last time out, we neglected to notice Aiden Belke in for Hanover Central, number 3. He came in for Nick Holden. Kyle Dempsey brings it up. 3:10 remaining in this first half. 16-14, Hanover Central with the lead. Nice hands there
Good,
by
quick
Joey.
hands.
Joey Glidewell knocks the ball away from Van Adder.
And Glidewell's doing a good job handling the ball.
And a nice inside pass there to Bilkey, who gets his own rebound, puts it in.
And I was going to say he's doing a good job screening as well. His teammates are getting good shots because he's setting good, solid screens.
Makes it 18-14 in favor of the Wildcats. 2.5 minutes ago. And, boy, one of the things we talked about last game, you get to hear a little bit more. You just heard Coach Klaus tell his bench, hey, you guys know the game started at 7:30, right?
Exactly.
Kind of waking up his bench a little bit to get into it, even if they're not in the ball game.
And it's hard having a socially distant bench, but you still have bench captains. Make sure that they know what's happening.
Right. Camden Scheidt with the drive draws the foul first of the game called on Hanover Central. It's going to be against Babuziak. A couple subs coming into the game for the Wildcats, including number 2, Eric Krasinski, and Kuzma ready to come back in. That'll be after this, or after the next stop of possession. Free throw by Scheidt misses the mark. Kuzma and Rosinski come in for Babuziak and Hernandez. So we'll see if Highland, looks to go into the post against this Wildcat defense with the big 6'9" guy coming out of the ball game.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with their passing game. Getting a good look
Second free
inside
throw
out.
Second free throw by Scheidt is good. 18-15, 2:15 left in the half. Glidewell looks to drive, but he's going to get called for the carry.
Turnover.
This Wildcat offense has been out of sync the last few possessions.
Yep. That's where their senior needs to just calm down and say, hey, you know what? We got 2 minutes left. We're up. We need to extend this lead before half. Now we got to get a stop on defense.
2 minutes remaining in the half. Highland with possession. Kyron Abbott with the drive. Does a good job avoiding the contact.
A good isolation
And then he draws the
play.
block.
Yes. Scheidt comes up to try to get a good screen, and Abbott says, you know what? I see that opening where you just came from. I'm going to take it and go to the basket.
And Rosinski looked shaken up on the play.
think he got hit in the bridge of the nose.
Yeah,
which
was looking for blood there. Did not see any.
Nope, but you never know.
But he's going to come out, and Cole Hernandez is going to take his place. Two shots for Kyron Abbott, senior guard for Highland. First one is good. Makes it a 2-point game. And a different atmosphere here with usually this Highland Holiday Hoopfest. The host Trojans, a team as good as Hanover, who's won 2 straight sectional titles. You'd have a loud gym, but only parents are allowed. A little bit more subdued crowd.
It is subdued. It's just like the snowfall outside.
18-17 our score, minute 45 to go in the half.
And that's what I'm missing is a good high school pep band or a student section.
You need the student chants and everything.
Yes.
And 3 ball.
Wow.
Drake Kastner from downtown, 21-17. The Wildcats needed that just to get some momentum back on their side.
Yeah, you were mentioning about post play by Highland. Scheide has been working nonstop this half. Even
on both ends of the court.
Yes. I mean, he's down going post to post right now looking for the ball. And he has not stopped.
They're going to get Vanatter with the walk. 1 minute left here in this half, a 4-point lead for Hanover Central. Winner of this ball game advances to the championship of the Highland Holiday Hoopfest. Game, of course, you'll be able to watch right here on the Region Sports Network Saturday night, 7:30, I believe, scheduled tip-off for that one.
Yeah, 3 ways to watch. That's exciting.
As Glidewell drives to the bucket, draws the foul. They're gonna get Kyron Abbott. His first, the team's 4th. So I haven't jinxed us too much.
No, that's good.
But we still have 47 seconds left. Glidewell's first free throw rolls in as Matt Gonzalez checks back into the ball game.
That's something, putting him in with two fouls.
Oh, yeah,
40 there's your jinx. That's something, I don't know.
Yeah, you look at what he does well, though, as he shoots the 3 ball well. He's got that green light, and under a minute to go, you're now trailing by 6. Yeah. How big would a 3-pointer here by Matt Gonzalez be to close out this half? Because to imagine bringing him back in with 2 fouls, you're going to play for one final shot.
Exactly. We'll see what happens here.
Abbott over to Gonzalez. Back to Scheidt. Over to Abbott. 30 seconds left. Gonzalez with Kastner on him. Chappell back to Gonzalez. Skip pass to Dempsey. Dempsey thought about the 3. He's going to take it. It's going to fall short, but offensive rebound by Chappell. He goes up strong.
Ooh.
He say he stepped on the line?
No, he said offensive foul, which
yep.
I don't know where that would have came from.
They're going to get Chappell, I believe, with the elbow as Babuziak
that would have been it.
Checks back in, as well as Nick Holden for these final 12 seconds.
Just give him that little push to get off of the baseline and maybe get a shot. So.
See what kind of look Hanover can get here in these final few seconds of the half. Glidewell drives. They're going to get the charge.
That's another offensive foul. That's a big back-to-back offensive fouls can change this game here.
Cole Hernandez called for the charge with 5.1 seconds left. Wildcats going to put on the press, make sure Highland doesn't get any chance at a good look here.
Oh, Highland, yep, good direction by Gonzalez.
Kyron Abbott off balance.
He got fouled and nothing went there. Yeah.
There was plenty of contact
there. Was contact, and the ref's like, you know what? We'll play this out. We'll see each other in 10 minutes.
That's right, and we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes or so as we take a break for halftime. Our score at the break, Hanover Central 23, Highland 17. We'll talk to you guys as the third quarter gets started. Stream's going to stay open, but as we recognize some of our sponsors here of tonight's coverage. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
try to build a home that is really going to catch your attention and you're going to love it from the get-go. And we want it to have curb appeal. We want it to be welcoming. We want it to be warm, to feel like that's a place I want to live. We really enjoy our homes and we think you would too. We look forward to sitting down with you and you have a great holiday.
The study help your child needs in school can be as close as your front door, thanks to Equip to Excel, a not-for-profit service providing extraordinary assistance to the communities of Chicagoland. E2E offers one-on-one tutoring in the convenience of your home or location of your choice. From kindergarten to 12th grade, tutors can help with any subject and teach the child habits and study skills that can last a lifetime. Want the best for your child? Contact Equip to Excel or visit our website at equiptoexceltutors.com today.
Think all superheroes wear capes? The ones we know wear name badges, aprons, visors, and even during long shifts, they wear smiles. These superheroes are you, our Strack and Van Til associates, and we appreciate all you do, from sanitizing stores, keeping shelves stocked, and providing safe access to food. And when you're asked to go beyond the call of duty, you deliver. You're the unsung superheroes of grocery shopping, and we want to sing your praises. Strack and Van Til is the heart of the neighborhood, and you are the heart and soul of Strack and Van Til.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Those drops of water coming from your ceiling can make a lasting impression on your home or business. Before the tide turns, call Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121. They work with your deadline, not theirs. From businesses to homeowners to property managers, the team of problem solvers at Great Lakes Roofing will be there fast and will exceed your expectations. And when the rain falls again, they will follow up to make sure that you're dry and comfortable. Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121, or on the web at greatlakesroof.com.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. We're back here at Highland High School, the 2020 Highland Holiday Hoopfest. Our coverage presented by Steiner Homes. Over 30 years of custom home design. Nathan Laird and Matt Wilson here with you as we get started for this, get set for this third quarter. Hanover Central leads Highland 23-17. And Matt, it's been a close competitive game like we all kind of thought, but if you're the Highland Trojans trailing by 6, what do you got to do to cut into that deficit and look to take their first lead of the ballgame, because they have not led at any point in this one.
They have not led, but they have been in this game the entire half, and starting the second half here, their points are coming from Abbott. He's got 8 so far, and it's because of his three-point game and going inside. So you continue to attack the basket, have good ball movement.
And you have to imagine at some point, Matt Gonzalez is going to connect on one of those threes.
Yes, 0 points right now, but that's because of 2 fouls. He was out most of the second quarter. So hopefully he can come back here and get the ball rolling.
And if you're Hanover Central, you want to maintain this lead, I think, be more consistent on the offensive end. They went through some runs.
They did.
They could not get anything going on the offense.
They knocked some shots down, but then it was turnover or missed shot, and that's one thing. Just settle down the offense and get good shots.
Well, that post defense for Highland's also given them a whole lot of issues. Dempsey over to Gonzalez.
Yeah, that
looking for Scheid in the post.
Scheid is the main reason right there. He's doing a great job defensively, and offensively he's looking good too. He has not stopped fighting to try to get the ball and setting good picks for his teammates.
Dempsey with the drive, bounce pass to Scheid, blocked by Babuziak. Back to Dempsey, over to Abbott, to Gonzalez. Thought about the three, passed it up on the pass to Chappell. Inside to Scheid. Knocked away
Quick hands.
by Glidewell.
That's one thing you got to watch out. Pesky point guards know how to use their hands to pop that ball out.
Joey Glidewell with another steal. Buziak over to Kastner, who hits the three.
Kastner's the one who has 6 points. Points are spread out from the Wildcats, but he is the one that can knock down that three, extending the lead.
We saw Holden being the three-point expert first game. Here's the three by Scheit. Bounces off the rim. Chappell with the offensive rebound.
Hulk smashed that rebound and ripped that ball away.
Abbott with an offensive rebound off the glass and in. The Trojans hitting the offensive glass. That's got to make one coach proud and one coach very upset. 26-19, our score is 6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Inside to Babuziak. Leaves it short against Chappell.
Got either knee knock, Charlie horse, something.
Excuse me, that wasn't Babuziak. That was Kuzma, my fault on that one. He left it short, and Kuzma's going to get called for the foul. I think Chappell got his ankle stepped on and kicked. And I remember from my football playing days in high school, ankle injuries, never a good thing.
No, you gotta just tighten up them braces and
a big guy with bad ankles. Yeah. Not a good recipe there at all. So Highland with the ball back after the foul. That was Kuzma's first, team's first in this second half. Trojans look to cut into the 7-point lead. Abbott over to Dempsey. Back to Gonzalez, looking to find Chappell on the inside. He's got a mismatch with Kastner on him. Size mismatch, at least.
Size mismatch, and that's one thing. They're working the ball. They're seeing it, but Chappell needs to do something. He's just standing on the block. Go screen away. Do something. Go screen your screen the screeners. Do something.
Dempsey with the pump fake. Defender not buying it. Kick out to Chappell. Baseline shot, no good. Babuziak with the rebound. He's going to take it up court after colliding with Glidewell. The big man for Hanover Central dishes it over to Kastner.
Kastner's good take to the basket, following the curl. He's going to go to the line.
They're going to get Chappell with the foul as Kastner was fighting for that offensive rebound. Chappell's third. So that's big for Highland. Team's first in this half. 5:26 to go in the third quarter. 26-19 in favor of the Hanover Central Wildcats as they look to advance to the Highland Holiday Hoopfest Championship ball game. First free throw by Kastner is good. More action coming from Highland tomorrow, 10 o'clock. You got Griffith and Kankakee Valley, followed by Munster and Whiting. One of those 4 teams will advance to the championship as well. Second free throw in and out. Chapel with the rebound. Hands it to Abbott, who gives it to Dempsey. Over to Abbott, looking for Scheit in the post. Good job tonight by Babuziak.
Just off the tips of Chapel's fingers there, but able to contain it. Resetting the offense for the Trojans.
5 minutes to go in the quarter. Highland trails by 8. Inside 2, Chapel, they're going to get the foul.
That was a good inside pass there, and it does. It gives Highland a chance to reset here. Ball out of bounds on the baseline. Run something different, maybe get a quick 2-point play.
Nick Holden called for the foul, his first team second. Inside 2, Scheit, nice
And
pass.
right there, yeah, good pass to Scheit.
Nice inbounds play, Dempsey to Scheit for the easy bucket. 27-21. Highland staying in this ball game. Drive by Glidewell falls short. Over to Dempsey, and they're going to get Glidewell on the foul trend. Just
got the hip right there.
Getting a little too aggressive in that transition defense. His first, team's third.
You got to slide around him and make him move the other way and not pick up the foul. Because we don't want the second half jinx of
That's right.
The double bonus. There's a three by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez looks at it and misses it. He is offline tonight, but Babuziak with the rebound.
And he's only caught the ball a couple of times, so we'll see how this third and fourth quarter go for him.
Kastner drives, goes up strong for the bucket. Take that lead back to 8 for Hanover Central. Dempsey bring it up again. Over to Chapel. To Scheit. Scheit does not hesitate with that three. It's good.
Scheit looked, he knew as soon as he was going to touch the ball, that ball was going in the bucket.
And Jordan Heckard calls a timeout for the Highland Trojans, a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here and remind everybody that after the game, stay with us as we name the play of the game presented by the IKORCC. That's the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Build your future and learn more at IKORCC.com. That's one of 3 post-game awards Matt and I will hand out. I hope you're taking notes on who some of these candidates are for the Lantern Man superhero of the game.
It is, and that's one thing. Scheit from Highland, he goes from his lunch pail blue-collar worker to putting on the superhero cape. I mean, he could go any way. That three, I mean...
I kind of thought he had the Great Lakes Roofing blue collar locked down, but I like your point there. He's turning in his superhero-like performance.
He's coming back. He's got this look in his eye. He doesn't want to lose. He wants to win his own tournament here.
But a 5-point game in the second half. I think we got plenty of time to determine those award winners, and somebody from either team is going to step up and make their claim. Hanover Central with the ball. Tipped away by Abbott.
Into the passing lane with Abbott, yes.
They look to find Kastner in the corner, that shooter's corner over there.
And Kastner's the one. He's got 9 points for the Wildcats. He's somebody knocking down a couple of threes or taking it to the basket.
Nice defensive play there by Dempsey. Little lackadaisical on the catch there by Kuzma. Coach Klaus with a demonstration on the sidelines
you
there as well.
You pass the ball to the chest, but you got to go to the ball as well. Glidewell wants to direct traffic, saying, hey, you know what? They're going to come up and trap. We need to have someone back on this other side, please.
That's Holden, who's going to bounce it over to Kastner. This Highland trap giving Hanover Central a ton of issues here.
But that's the energy defensively Highland needs to come back into this.
Kuzma to Babuziak. Inside to Glidewell. Back outside to Holden, who's going to take the three. It's going to fall short. Offensive rebound there by Kuzma. Nice job by Kyle Dempsey diving on the floor, getting the ball and calling the timeout.
Timeout. Smart basketball IQ right there. As soon as he had possession, coaching calling that timeout.
So timeout for Highland. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
John serves our country on the weekends, but serves up pizza and high fives during the week. Up top! He has a passion for making high-quality, made-to-order pizzas. Yes! So she can grab dinner for the whole family in a matter of minutes. And this guy can enjoy his favorite toppings. Family Express, making fresh pies and giving high fives in your neighborhood. Pizza coming up!
Back here at Highland High School, Nathan Laird and Matt Wilson with you as Steiner Homes presents coverage of the 2020 Highland Holiday Hoopfest. They're the presenting sponsor of the tournament itself, as well as our coverage here on the Region Sports Network. 29-24, Hanover Central leads the host Trojans. 3:05 to go in the third quarter in this semifinal ball game. Highland got here with a win over Gavitt earlier today. Hanover Central with a win over Morton. As Kyron Abbott drives, dishes it out to Chappell, over to Gonzalez. No good look for him there, so he sends it back up to Kyle Dempsey. Dempsey looks to drive, stops, shoots, and it's good.
Pull-up jumper good by Dempsey.
Nice step back there.
Absolutely. Good job reading the defense, saying, hey, you know what? I can attack the basket.
Oh, yeah, Matt, for the first time in what seems like a while, it's a one-possession game here.
It is.
Inside to Babuziak. He's got plenty of room.
And
Spins.
that's one thing that brought it back into a one-possession game. Babuziak has not had the ball in a while.
He hasn't had too many looks like that all
No.
game. Nothing that easy. 5-point lead again for Hanover Central. 31-26, just over 2 minutes to go.
Good block by Kastner.
And you got to love the coach. His player made a fantastic play with the block, and Coach Klaus is asking where the help side defense was.
Exactly.
You know, even for every good moment
Where's
like
the help?
that, there's coaching moments as well. And
It's a learning experience.
That's right.
Always.
subs coming in for Highland, number 21.
21. Huh?
Player not on our roster.
I know.
Well, Highland has had had 4 players listed on their roster who are not here tonight.
That's Maldonado. There's
Gonzalez
a good
with the
shot
pump fake. Steps inside the line. Still no good. His shot is off tonight.
It's off, but he's also helping out his team by being a vocal leader. He's barking orders on defense. He's getting scrappy defensively, picking up those 2 fouls, but really he's trying to help his team no matter who's scoring the points. So
Hernandez couldn't finish after that cut. Minute 20 to go in this quarter. 31-26. Hanover Central with the lead. Nice drive by Abbott with his left hand.
Abbott.
It's the trainer over there working on Kyle Dempsey's foot. 3-pointer attempt by Castor, way short. But Holden with the offensive rebound.
wanting the board, extending it out.
Try to find Castor, who's making that backdoor cut in, but was kicked.
It was kicked by Gonzalez. That's what's a smart heads-up play to kind of slow things down here, get his teammates back up the defense set.
Just over a minute to go here in this third quarter. Hanover Central with the ball, trying to hold on to this 5-point lead. They look like they're in not a huge hurry here.
No, that's one thing.
And with the way the momentum's going in this game, you could say it's on Highland's side. I can't necessarily blame them.
Right now it is. I mean, defensively, they're bringing the energy.
Babuziak out to Holden. Thought he wanted to shoot it there for a second. Thank you. Isaiah Gransberry confirming that's Rico Maldonado. Not that I didn't believe you there, Matt. But
Hey, that's why you have assistants being
That's
the
right.
assistants.
that's right. Isaiah Gransberry, good guy. Block by Castor. Drake Castor making a
That's a
Case
good
of his own.
defensive play.
Rico Maldonado.
Ball got caught on his
Yeah.
earlobe somehow, and he still got it up and in.
Boy, that wasn't bad defense there by Maldonado.
No.
But Babuziak just showed
He
his
did.
athleticism
He
there.
did.
Just like that, it's a back up to 9 for Hanover Central. 3 by Abbott to end the quarter is
good.
no good. So that little run there by Hanover Central takes us back to a 9-point lead for the Wildcats at the end of 3 quarters. Highland's going to have to claw back into this one. Can the Wildcats hold on? We'll find out on the other side of this timeout. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Those drops of water coming from your ceiling can make a lasting impression on your home or business. Before the tide turns, call Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121. They work with your deadline, not theirs. From businesses to homeowners to property managers, the team of problem solvers at Great Lakes Roofing will be there fast and will exceed your expectations. And when the rain falls again, they will follow up to make sure that you're dry and comfortable. Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121, or on the web at greatlakesroof.com.
He's taken over.
We're back here on Game Night in the Region. Nathan Lader, Matt Wilson with you as Highland and Hanover Central square off in the semifinal round of the Highland Holiday Hoopfest presented by Steiner Homes. Wildcats with a 9-point lead as we start this 4th quarter. And wasn't that long ago we were saying it was down to a 3-point game, but Hanover Central with a little 4-point run there to end that half gets it back up to 9, and momentum, which was leaning the Trojans' way, looks like it's now with Hanover Central.
Yes, it is, and it's because Hanover very well coached. They are not getting their composure. They're not rocked. They're not rattled. They're making sure that every possession's counting for them.
Babuziak looks to drive on Scheit. Good defense there by Camden Scheit. Dempsey over to help. Nice pass by
Good
Babuziak.
dump pass by Babuziak.
He finds Joey Glidewell, who banks it in. Big man with good vision. We saw that for Morton earlier.
Yes.
We're seeing that for Hanover here. As Landon Babuziak shows he can impact a game more than just by scoring points.
Good big size is a wonderful thing to have.
They're going to
Picking up the foul.
They're going to call him for the foul, and 23, that's Babuziak. That's his first, team's 4th, as Scheit goes to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Makes it 37-27 in favor of the Wildcats. 7:22 to go in the ball game. Second one up. Ben good as well. Glidewell with Abbott on him. Over to Holden. Shoots the 3. Bounces off the back iron. Dempsey in transition. He's going to push the pace. Does not get the bank.
Nope.
Rebound by
That's one thing.
Cole Hernandez. Excuse me.
Hernandez got the board.
But Dempsey with the
gets the steal.
And they're going to call Dempsey for the walk. Wasn't quite sure when the whistle blew if they were going to call the foul.
If it was a foul or what, but Dempsey's bringing the energy. Just back off just a little bit. Get a good possession here.
Highland puts the press on, trying to slow down this Hanover offense, which has got this lead back up to 9. Over to Kastner. Back up to Babuziak. Skip pass to Holden. Inside to Kastner. Draws the foul on Chappell. I believe that's Chappell's 4th.
That's going to be 4 on him, yes.
His 4th, the team's 2nd. They're going to leave him in his size and effort there in the post is pretty invaluable for Highland. Can't really afford to take him out even with the 4 fouls.
No, with 4 fouls, 6 minutes left, you might be able to have someone off the bench for a minute or two.
Yep, and they actually are going to sub. It didn't look like Jordan Hecker was as James Roten comes into the ball game, senior forward. That free throw was good by Kastner. Takes his lead back up to 10. Kastner's second free throw is good. Lead up to 11. See if Highland starts to pick up the pace here a little bit as Lead extends into double digits.
And that's somebody right there, Gonzalez with the ball. He needs to start connecting on a couple of his shots here.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get him an open look just to get him going.
Help get in there, set a couple of picks, get him going.
Dempsey over to Roten. Kastner on him to Scheit, back to Dempsey. Up top
There
to
you go.
Abbott.
Good look to Abbott.
Abbott fakes
wants
the
to
three,
take it.
drives over to Roten, who baseline jumper
There you
is
go.
good.
Off
Points off the bench, James
the
Roten.
bench. It's a spark that needs to happen. Now defensively, let's see if Highland can get a stop.
Lead is 9, under 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
Highland has a very effective offense, though.
Nice entry pass to Babuziak. Lays it in
Right
with his
there.
right hand. Good pass there by
Good
Kastner.
pass, good little hook.
And that's just how you can't defend right there.
No, that was
Camden Scheit did
do
nothing
your
wrong.
best. Nope.
Camden Scheit did nothing wrong defensively there. That's just a great pass with the height and good touch around the rim.
Yes.
Highland working the ball around the perimeter, looking to find Roten in the middle. Camden Scheit 4-3. Does not get the roll. Rebound by Holden. 5:10 to go in the ball game. 11-point lead for Hanover Central. Second by second, the Wildcats are closer to a championship berth in this Highland Holiday Hoopfest. Once again, inside.
Calling an
To-
offensive
yeah,
foul
they're gonna call-
on Babuziak.
Yeah, he got the forearm out. He even asked Ray Dix, was it the forearm? And
Yeah.
Ray Dix nodded, said yes.
Cannot push.
Boy, they went back to the well there, and I can't blame him. And it worked smoothly there this time.
That's something.
Aided this time, though, by the foul.
Exactly.
That's Babuziak's second, team's fifth here of the second half. Over to Dempsey. Can't find anybody open. Holden, nice defense on him, up top to Abbott. Camden looks to drive. Roten cannot catch the pass cleanly. He wanted to shoot that one.
He did.
He was in shooting position there.
Yep. That's a good triple threat position.
Abbott with the drive. Babuziak with the block.
Big block by Babuziak.
We're going to have a block called against Gonzalez. I believe it's going to be against Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Yep, that's his
third. Third.
No, it's
fourth?
third. Yeah, thank you very
Third?
much.
Yes.
Team's third.
Yeah, Gonzalez has played a good third and fourth quarter here. Ball just not going in the basket for him, but defensively he's doing a great job.
Belke checks back into the game for Hanover Central, coming in for Cole Hernandez. Holden to Glidewell, shoots the three. It's good.
Classic high school out of bounds play right there, and they connect.
Leads now 14 for Hanover Central. I believe this is their largest
Yes.
of the ball game with just over 4 minutes to go. Dempsey tries to answer a three of his own. Off the front iron, back to Gonzalez. That three's good.
Big
Matt
three.
Gonzalez
Finding it finally.
hits his first shot of the ball game. Takes the lead for Hanover down to 11. 3:45 to go in the game. Gonzalez with tough D on Holden. Babuziak over to Glidewell. Glidewell's going to take the three. That's good.
Glidewell.
It's raining
Says-
threes here at Hunt. Snowing threes.
It's snowing threes.
3:20 left in the ball game. 14-point lead for the Hanover Central Wildcats. Gonzalez back up to Dempsey. Roten looking to shoot. Passes it over to Abbott instead. Kyron Abbott takes it back up top. He wants to go one-on-one against Holden. We're going to have a foul called against Nick Holden. His second, the team's sixth. .301 to go in the ball game. At Highland, at some point, what I think the Trojans got to pick up the sense of urgency here.
Yeah, with 3 minutes left, they need to get a possession here and then a couple of good defensive stops.
Dempsey's shot misses. Rebound
gotta
kicked out to Hanover.
Stop the ball first.
Back up to Glidewell, and you have to imagine the Wildcats going to take the air out of the ball here just a little bit. With the clock being on their side, that 14-point lead under 3 minutes to go. Inside to Belke. Beautiful pass there from Babuziak.
And that's where the efficient offense by the Wildcats. Babuziak's up at the top of the key and sees a mismatch and dumps it right in.
Makes the lead 49-33, 2:22 left in this ballgame. 3 from Scheit is good. Camden Scheit not letting his Trojans go away quietly. They are going to be fighting in this thing. The final 2 minutes of this ballgame, the lead is down to 13.
And he has brought that energy the entire game.
Yep, from that first jump ball.
Yes.
Kastner, nice pass inside to Babuziak. Draws the foul on Gonzalez.
And that will be his fourth.
His fourth, team's fourth. It's Braden Chappell, who had to sit out with 4 fouls, gets set to check back into the ball game. First free throw by the Hanover big man is good. Chappell comes in for Kyron Abbott.
And Kyron Abbott had a good game, good point guard for the Trojans. He, I believe he's got 10 points right now.
A real nice game for Highland. I expect we'll see him again. Second free throw good as well, 52-36. Now our score. Or 51-36. Excuse me, thank you. 3 from Gonzalez is good.
Finding it finally, just running out of time.
51-39, a minute 40 left. Again, you know, Hanover Central going to work that clock, make sure they get a good shot, not going to force anything here. As Coach Klaus takes a timeout with 90 seconds to go in the ball game. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that after the game, we are going to name the blue-collar player of the game, brought to you by Great Lakes Roofing. Find them on the web at greatlakesroof.com. They're Chicagoland's #1 commercial roofing contractor. And as I mentioned before, all coverage this week from the Highland Holiday Hoopfest, brought to you by Steiner Homes. After a long day, walking into your home shouldn't always make you smile. Every family has different needs, and Steiner Homes strives to uniquely design for you. At Steiner Homes, they pride themselves at designing a home that both fits you and is charming. They're on the web at steinerhomesltd.com. 90 seconds left. Hanover Central up by 12 over the host Highland Trojans here in the 2020 Highland Holiday Hoopfest. Even though it's going to extend into 2021, it's still the 2020 Hoopfest.
Yes.
Entry pass into Babuziak in traffic, makes the catch. Coach Klaus wants the foul. He's not going to get that call. His team's now up by 14. Scheit the other way with the 3. That's good.
Open look.
Camden Scheit with another 3 to lead down to 11. Minute 15 to go in this ball game. As Coach Jordan Heckard wants his team to step up, get that pressure going before half court. Braden Chappell with the poke away. Pass it to Gonzalez, who lays it in with his left hand. It's down to 9 points.
9 points
under a minute to go.
They got to have a 5-second call right there.
Has to be 5 seconds.
Yes.
5-second call against Hanover Central. Coach Klaus is going to take a full timeout.
Like,
no mistake in there what he wanted there, that full timeout. Just
exactly
a mental mistake for Hanover Central in a game that they're looking to salt away. A 9-point lead with 52 seconds left. That lead may seem safe, but
you never know.
You look at the way Cameron Scheit's hitting threes. You know the way Matt Gonzalez, who was off for 3/4 of this ball game.
Coming back
he's coming alive. He's got 2 fourth-quarter threes of his own. Highland and their ability to hit the three-pointer. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination, especially if Hanover Central continues to make miscues.
It is.
Like
the
that.
Lackadaisical communication. It's not understanding, hey, I got to get the ball out. So he said, plain and simple, we got to just make sure that we execute. Just get the ball up.
And if you're Hanover Central, what's on your side? That thing up there that says 52.3, that's on your side right now. Highland has a couple fouls to give, though. They just have 14 fouls here in this second half. So we'll see at what point do the Trojans start, maybe start fouling a little bit
That's
here.
one thing. Teammates have to pick it up because Gonzalez has 4, Chappell has 4. So
You look at the guys, I don't think Abbott has too many. Scheidt only has 1 or
right.
2. Dempsey only has 1 or 2. And when you get in that situation, and if you're Hanover Central, you go after Chappell. You go after Gonzalez. Gonzalez inbounding the ball over to Scheidt. Back to Gonzalez. Under 50 seconds to go. Good perimeter defense by the Wildcats, not giving any sort of look at all. Dempsey with the long 3 air ball.
3.
Scheidt
Good
saves
save
it,
by Scheidt.
but right into the arms of Joey Glidewell.
And that's right there, just playing scrappy defense, getting back with the play. Scheidt goes coast to coast defensively.
So Kastner missed the initial shot thanks to the distraction by Scheidt, but Kastner gets his own rebound and is fouled by Dempsey. Abbott is going to pick up the foul. And he got the bucket as well. Takes the lead back to 11 here. Chance to make a 3-point play. He does. Lead to 12, 25 seconds left. Now that may be a little bit, that might do it there.
Yes.
Out of bounds, stays in possession of the Highland Trojans. 19 seconds remaining in this ball game. Coach Heckard's going to get some of his bench players some time here in this tournament ball game. We got number 44, Solomon Alnamiri. 21, Rico Maldonado, who checked in earlier. 42 we don't have on our roster. Same with 30 and 14, Will Vanatter.
And a slew of Wildcats are coming in.
A bunch of Wildcats coming as well.
A whole herd.
Including Chase Kuzma, Josh Austin. Didn't get all those numbers as they came in. Changing on the fly line changes for both teams here.
That's hockey and football and basketball, usually not the case.
But that's what we had here. Rebound there by John Merkel of Hanover. 10 seconds to go in this ball game. The Wildcats are going to get this win. They're going to advance to Saturday. I keep saying tomorrow night. Saturday night's championship game. Who are they going to be playing? We'll find out.
We'll find out
Tomorrow night. Could it be Griffith? Could it be Kankakee Valley? Could it be Munster? Could it be Whiting? We will find out tomorrow. All 4 games tomorrow here from the Highland Holiday Hoopfest. You'll be able to watch right here on the Region Sports Network. Rico Maldonado's late 3 is no good, and that'll do it. Hanover Central gets the win, 56-44. Wildcats moving on to that championship game. Highland will be playing for 3rd place on Saturday evening. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to name some award winners and wrap up this evening's coverage. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Those drops of water coming from your ceiling can make a lasting impression on your home or business. Before the tide turns, call Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121. They work with your deadline, not theirs. From businesses to homeowners to property managers, the team of problem solvers at Great Lakes Roofing will be there fast and will exceed your expectations. And when the rain falls again, they will follow up to make sure that you're dry and comfortable. Great Lakes Roofing, 866-551-7121, or on the web at greatlakesroof.com.
Back here at Highland High School, Nathan Laird and Matt Wells, and as we wrap things up for day 1 of the Highland Holiday Hoopfest presented by Steiner Homes. And as we wrap things up, that means it's award time, including the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game, brought to you by Crowell Companies. Have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. And Matt, tonight's Lantern Man superhero of the game from the victorious Hanover Central Wildcats.
And that would be Kastner. He definitely lit up the court, shooting the threes. He had over 10 points and was leading this offense tonight.
Yeah, Drake Kastner did a great job passing the ball as well. Had some great interior passes, entry passes into Babuziak. Played great perimeter defense as well all over the court. Drake Kastner from Hanover Central, Crowell Company's Lantern Man, superhero of the game. Now it's time to name the IKORCC play of the game. That's brought to you by the IKORCC, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Learn more at IKORCC.com. And this one happened very late in the ball game.
Yes.
It was at the towards the end of the game. It looked like a breakout for Joey Glidewell with a layup, but nice defense there by Camden Scheidt.
Yes.
Distracted him. Glidewell missed the shot, got his own rebound, fouled as he was making the shot by Kyron Abbott, committed the foul. 3-point play, took that lead from 9 to 12 in the final 30-plus seconds of this ballgame. Really sealed the deal for Hanover Central in this one because it was, and we were talking with the way Highland could shoot threes, they could be back in this one. That 3-point play brought it back to double digits, sealed the game for Hanover Central, and that's our IKORCC play of the game. One final award to hand out, and that is the Great Lakes Roofing Blue Collar Player of the game, brought to you by Great Lakes Roofing, Chicagoland's #1 commercial roofing contractor. Said his name a lot on both ends of the court tonight. Blue collar effort tonight by
Camden Scheidt.
Yeah, Camden Scheidt of Highland. Great post defense against the much taller Landon Babuziak.
Post defense, he had a couple of good threes on offense. He had energy all 4 quarters.
Just the way he was working on both ends of the court. Again, working against a much taller player, doing a great job denying him a lot of those entry passes. Good defense in the paint. Camden Scheidt, a great blue collar effort tonight. So he's our Great Lakes Roofing blue collar player of the game. That's going to do it for us here from Highland High School. Have some folks to recognize, especially our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our game producer tonight, pulling unexpected duty, Rich Castillo. Rich, take a bow. Thank you very much, my friend. Brandon Root on the camera. Want to thank athletic director Ryan Harrington here at Highland High School, as well as coaches Brian Klaus from Hanover, Jordan Heckert, Highland, as well as the other coaches, Eric Spear of Morton, Bobby Jones of Gavitt, for providing us info we needed for these broadcasts. Of course, my broadcast partner tonight, Matt Wells. And Matt, nice working with you.
Yes, thank you. I enjoyed it.
So for everybody at the Region Sports Network, my name is Nathan Laird saying thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock tip-off will be on shortly. Before that, Griffith versus Kankakee Valley in game number 1, followed by Munster versus Whiting in game number 2. We'll have live feeds of both of those ball games here from the Highland Holiday Hoopfest, presented by Steiner Homes. Have a good evening, everybody. If you have to travel home safe here in this snowy weather, and we will talk to you tomorrow. You have been watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.